Hi everyone, Crash here. Today I'm gonna break down how I made this Kaytranada inspired beat, and I'm gonna be showing you all the techniques that you can use in order to craft these groovy soulful house sounding beats. So let's get started. For the first thing, I used this drum loop that I found on Splice, which is probably one of the most accurate drum loop you can ever found for making this kind of music. It sounded like this. I'm not gonna lie, after this drum loop, the beat is basically done because it gives so much groove and so much bounce. And I immediately decided to chop up a sample that I found on a really cool channel which is called Vintage Memory Recollection Music, I think. I'm gonna put the link down below in the description because this guy really deserved to be posted, and you have to subscribe to his channel because he posts tons of these packs inspired to the sound of Madlib, Kanye, Kendrick, Alchemist as well, and they are all amazing. So I found a sample that's sounding like this. I didn't go crazy with the chops, but pitched everything down to semitones because the high end was a little bit too much. And then I immediately came through a bass pattern that I laid down using one of the most common patches from Analog Lab, which is called Bass Cell. The bass pattern sounded like this. So it's a pretty simple pattern, but in here the key is to make something which is complementary within the sample and the drums underneath. And I decided to switch up the section and I lay down some chords using this amazing patch from Sky Keys, which is called Psycho, and it's literally the same organ from Psycho Mode by Travis Scott. The pattern is this one, and this synth sounds like this. Then I came down using another lead still from Sky Keys, which is called Mount Vocals. The pattern is still pretty simple, it sounds like this. Then I copied the same chords from this Psycho synth and I used another preset still from Sky Keys, which is called their sine, but basically it's just a 2-sine wave oscillator, so you can use whatever synth you want, and this pattern sounded like this. I played within the modulation wheel a little bit in order to create the wah effects, and I think it's a really cool thing that actually you can use in order to spice up your beats, especially whenever you are making something which is inside chain to the kick, because it helps to give much more groove and much more bounce to all of the rest of the elements. Then I just decided to chop another part of the sample in here, which is still from the same channel and it's still from the same pack, and it's a really cool one. It sounded like this. After creating all of these elements, I just created a bus where I put this kickstart and I put a classic chain within 1/4 note, and the mix set to 100%. Then I use this RC20 that is basically my go-to plugin whenever I make every beat. Then basically I just leave it as it was. This is the full beat. There's nothing extraordinary, but you know, using some simple elements you can re-emulate this groovy sound from Kaytranada or Flying Lotus as well. Sorry if I made some mistakes, but this is my first tutorial ever, so I'm gonna ask you to leave a like and a comment in this video in order to tell me how to improve myself. I hope that this tutorial was useful for everyone who was recreating or trying to recreate this kind of sound. And basically there's nothing more. I'm gonna ask you to subscribe to my channel and activate the ring bell in order to not miss the content, and see you in the next videos.